Well, here we are. Got the plumbing inspection done today. Plumbing passed. It's for 2-bath kitchen. But this is the interesting portion of everything. These foundation forms that we have here are prefabricated, set up, sit down here, specifically for this house plan that we have. Here's the front of the garage. And here's the curb for the garage. This is so that we could pour this afterwards sloped. These are cut in here at an angle so that it allows us to pull these out of the interior of this garage right here. Everything's all set up. The way these work is that these turnbuckles mount to the forms right here. Allows us to adjust this in and out. We pin it on the outside right there so that this doesn't go anywhere. We set it on the ground initially and then we raise it up in order to bring it to grade with the laser. You can see that they're all set up. Here's the piers that we've got set for the foundation for the patio that's there. Back patio is 50 feet long on this house. It's going to be that way standard for every house. Our intention is to make it standard for every house so that it goes rather quickly. We can get these done in under 90 days each. So that's what our hope is. The way that this is set up, here is some more of these anchors that I'm talking about right here, but anchor bolts are going to be hanging off the forms just like this. They're going to be located, they're already located in specific locations all the way around so that we don't have to do any guesswork about where those go or where those land. So that makes it real nice. The way this is set up, this is 2 inches right here, so that there's R10 foam, 2-inch R10 foam that goes from here all the way down 24 inches, and it'll set up inside of here so that we could screed across the top of this right here. Then there's also a 2x6 that we're going to put along the bottom to prevent blowout at the bottom. On the top of this is 2x4 steel that's right here. We're going to have a transverse truss screed that's going to track along this right here, and it'll have a truss that goes all the way across this with a head on it that's like a power trowel, and that head will transverse across that truss back and forth across this whole slab. All this plumbing is going to get cut flush to the top of grade, and a little screed buddy cap going on the top of it so that we could screed right over the top of it. And that's the way it's going to work in here. The foundation, you'll notice that we don't have any rebar in here. The reason is because we're using a product from SteelX. It's micro rebar that we dose into the concrete per yard, and it replaces rebar completely. Nothing in the slab and nothing in here other than the SteelX rebar that we're going to be using. That'll be for all these columns, all these footings, and this whole slab right here. Once we're done, we're going to pour the flat work in the garage, the flat work for the driveway coming into the garage, and then the flat work outside there here on the patio area. That doesn't necessarily need the SteelX, but we are going to be reinforcing it with welded wire fabric, the 6x6. But you've never seen anything like this before. Prefabricated forms. So that way it's a set and forget. One time done. We don't have to worry about high skilled labor for anything. Makes it real easy. There's the green monster we keep on the job site for anything we need to do. That's also the crane that's going to be lifting up all the walls that we're going to be bringing in panelized, and also for the truss systems that we're prefabricating and bringing in sets, not just one at a time. The gable ends are going to be done. All these packages in the inside are coming in on trailers, already done. We're just going to set it. So that's what it's looking like. These are kickers in the corner that when we set these forms, it ensures that these corners are all perfectly square. All perfectly square. So it makes it real easy to do. So we build houses. House number 1. More to come.